2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz. Energy
just to make the playoffs, a big accomplishment for what was once a rebuilding team. A lot of promise there in Utah, I think.
Now here's Brooks. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City. On defense, the Jazz. Holiday dishes it to Robinson. Back to Holiday. Over Irving. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Robinson.
From a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin, we'll see if they have what it takes.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Well, you look at Tyrone Corbin, and, you know, I always knew he'd be a coach. I played with him back in Phoenix in my rookie season.
He really had to work for what they had.
Yeah, when you're not a star in the NBA, every night is a tough one. And you're going up against superior players, and you're just trying to hang on and figure out a way to compete and have success. And I think that really translates well to coaching, because that's what it's about. You're trying to max out your team's potential.
Nice shot by Brooks. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to the Nuggets in Denver.
Pretty lazy effort defensively that night from them, guys. You know, I know that it sounds harsh, but hey, I speak the truth.
Yes, you do. Where were the adjustments is my question. I mean, the coaching staff didn't seem to realize, as everyone else watching did, that changes had to be made defensively. They never moved on anything.
Here's Irving following the score by Trevor Ariza. Out to Brooks from past the arc. That's good. And this is the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Well, some called their series last year kind of a measuring stick for which conference was the better one, and they represented their conference pretty well.
Now, here is Irving. Right side, Batum. Just 5 on the clock. And Cantor backs down. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cantor's got his first bucket of the night. Steve just talked about it. These teams were in very similar positions in their respective conference standings last season.
And Kevin, they made their conference look pretty good by taking both of those games.
The feed now to Afflalo. Over Favors. Afflalo, that's good. Jazz leading by 3. Now, here is Irving. Brooks, the pass to Irving. The Jazz working the ball around now. Batum with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Three-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the assist goes to him.
Because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Pargo kicks to Burks. He kicks to Pargo. He feeds it to Prisbilla. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. James. And a slam dunk by Prisbilla.
How's that for an encore after the offensive board?
That's the only way he knows how to do it. Monster stuff.
Oh, he makes life miserable down around the paint for anybody who's trying to box him out.
And it's Hamilton that time on the assist by Thomas.
Freak athlete.
Now, here's Thomas. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Blair, the screen. Blocked. But he gets it back. Here's the 3. Thomas hits the bucket.
Isaiah Thomas.
And the Jazz with possession here. It's a 3-point game. And here's Burks. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. And Sullinger kicks to Burks. Pargo, he's guarded by Thomas. Got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far.
16. The Magic. 13.
And so far it's been a closely contested game.
That's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
And so in the game for the Magic, Thomas Robinson is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Great finish there, Kevin. Took it strong to the cup.
Yeah, an aggressive two-handed jam.
And that's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
Irving kicks to Batum. The pass to Cannon. The shot from the low post is good for Horford. Urebko comes in for Robinson. Joey Graham, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Richard Hamilton has subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, from his first days in the NBA, Kyrie Irving has never seemed intimidating. Irving says, I'm probably one of the most competitive people ever. I want to go out there and destroy people. It's fun to me. And that comes mainly from my father. Guys, when Irving was 9, his dad drove him across from New Jersey to New York to play on some of the toughest courts.
Talk about your point guard, really the quarterback of your team. That's a great attribute.
Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Blair dishes to Graham. Holiday drills the three-pointer. Holiday's got 8. Jazz trail by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Sullinger passes to Marshall. And that one's good. This is point guard, a pass-first player who makes his teammates better.
And those guys come along only every so often, Kevin. It's a talent that coaches and teams love to have, and it's hard to find, but Kendall possesses it in spades.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And Honeycutt kicks to Cantor. Irving. Gets the bucket. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
Thomas kicks to Robinson. He passes it to Forbes. Over Irving. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got a time off. Looks like they're going to play for the final shot.
Steve, you're right. If nothing presents itself, hold for one.
Ariza passes to Horford. Now Aflalo kicks to Ariza. Horford dishes to Robinson. He's guarded by Favors. 11 feet away. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Second quarter ends at a time.
24. The Magic. 25.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away. And back to Thomas Robinson out of Kansas. He's overcome a lot over the last year or so, Clark. A real touching story.
Yeah, very much so. Actually,
the Jazz making a switch here. Sullinger's checked in. Batum with the steal. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. Gets it to go. Burks has got his
whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
And Cantor backs down for the lead. That one goes. Count. Cantor's got 6. Orlando trailing here. Outside Holiday. Here's Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Irving passes to Sullinger. Burks. And stolen by Aflalo. Goes up. Oh!
Are you kidding me?
That was a power punch right there.
Their franchise over the years. So now it's just a matter of, can they move forward after last season's difficult circumstances?
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Damian James. He's checked in for Batum. And it's Pargo in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Holiday. That's good. Now it's a 5-point top sniper. Shooting guards with the highest percentage from 3-point territory over the last month. Well, you look at Aflalo, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
These are the gunners, guys. They've got the green light at all times because we know what they can do beyond the arc.
Freedom given is freedom earned, Steve. By putting up those kinds of numbers, they've earned their freedom. And at that position, you got a job to do, and they do it.
Feel for the game, so I think he has a chance to be very successful.
Here's Pargo. They set the pick. Now the dish to Sullinger. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. Shots good by Pargo. Pargo's got his first points in this one. And Steve, you mentioned Jared Sullinger's lack of explosiveness, but you look at the success, say, of Kevin Love in the NBA. Reminds you not to overlook guys just because of that.
Yeah, you know what? Everybody is enamored with the athleticism of today's players, and I am too. Heck, it's enjoyable to watch, but there are a lot of good basketball players, present and past and future, that weren't explosive athletes. Sullinger is a skilled, hard-working, winning player, and he's going to be much the same in his long NBA career. This guy's going to be effective.
Up top, Burks. He's guarded by Afflalo. Prisbilla can't get it to go.
He's far too tentative in the paint. I mean, even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Burks kicks to Pargo. Releases from the wing and drills it. Pargo's got his second bucket. He got it up. No good on that last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got it.
The Magic. 35.
Orlando leading. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Orlando, we've got Isaiah Thomas. Blair is out there with Horford. Then it's Martin. That's Hamilton in at the shooting guard position.
For so long, the Utah Jazz have enjoyed the benefits of playing here at home. It's just a raucous crowd every night. One of the best group of fans in the NBA, and it really helps to give the team an advantage.
Here's Batum. That's good.
That's exactly what they had in mind on
Too
that.
aggressive there.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Al Horford is checked in for Blair. Reza comes in for Martin. And it's Afflalo in for Richard Hamilton. Here's Irving. Left side, Batum. The pass to Irving. Pass to Brooks to take the lead. Yes, and it's Irving picking up. Now Irving. He dishes it to Cantor. Brooks. Brooks right side. The step back jumper is good. Brooks has got 4 this quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Robinson dishes to Horford. Back to Robinson. Rises up and throws
Dwight
it down.
Howard would not be available. They tried, but just couldn't put up much of a fight against a big Indiana Pacers team.
Sullinger's checked in for Enes Kanter. And the Magic making a change here as well. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey guys, well, Tyrone Corbin had some advice for the team in that last huddle. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance.
Really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
The dish to Afflalo. He passes to Robinson. Pushes up. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
Now ripped it down with 2 hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
Dishes it to Brooks. Favors sets the pick for Brooks. He kicks it to Irving. There's the triple. Gets the bucket.
Disciplined and aggressive.
Now, here is Irving. Irving gets a screen from Zellinger. Irving with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. On the high post. Batum, good. Favors checked in for the Jazz. And here is Irving. He feeds it to Cantor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Batum passes to Brooks. It's 1 on the clock. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And that should definitely do it. Now it's starting to get out of hand.
Yeah, they're not just running to the finish line. They're running through the finish line right here. They're piling it on a bit.
Halt the run. And the dunk by Robinson.
You know, once he corralled that rebound, he was in just the right spot to power it back down.
You can see it coming to him.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that was going to be a simple little putback. He saw the angle and he gave it a little something extra.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game.
Yeah, big-time free throws there. You can put this one in the books. Well, not much they can do at this point.
Nope, playing for pride, trying to finish strong for pride's sake.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Irving with it. And so it's Utah with the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Now it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Marshawn Brooks.
Yours, the world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine, it's mine, whose world is this? The world is yours, the world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, whose world is this? Watching Gandhi till I'm charged and writing in my book of rhymes.